A flying car, George Jetson would be proud. In the fall of 1962, the Jetsons premiered on the primetime television in the United States. For those who remember the show, you may be surprised to learn that the show only ran until the spring of 1963. Of course, it has run into syndication ever since the new episodes were created in 1985 and 1986 and 1987, as a part of the new program The Fantastic World of Hanna-Barbera. Though no year was specified in the program as to when the time the Jetsons lived, many think it was set in the year 2000. In 1962, perhaps viewers thought by the year 2000 it might be possible that one could live in like the Jetsons in the world with holograms, aliens, highly developed robot units that could assist in making everyday life easier. George drove a flying car. Of course, the most futuristic element of the show was how George Jetson got to work. George got to work each day by driving his own personal flying vehicle. A contraption with large glass windshield and a roof that allowed viewers to see George and the whole family as they flew from one location to another. Well, now it is 2015 and the idea of flying personal vehicles is not a reality, but perhaps that reality is closer than most of us think. A company called Terrafuga believes that it can have a flying car model available to the public for sale perhaps as early as 2021. They're calling it the TFX, and it will be a 4-seat flying car that can take off and land vertically with the ability to reach speeds of over 200 miles an hour. It is powered by two 600 horsepower engines, which are connected to folding propellers that extend off each side of the vehicle. There is a flying car competition. The Terrafuga company also has some competition. A competitor's model called the GF7 uses an electric motor to propel the vehicle when it's on the ground, and a 3,500-pound thrust engine to allow it to reach speeds up to 550 miles per hour and a maximum height of 38,000 feet. There is also a PAL-V, which has three-wheel design combined with more conventional helicopter function and is able to reach speeds in excess of 100 miles an hour when airborne. And finally, there is the Slovakian Aeromobile 2.5, a flying vehicle that has already made successful test flights and which can also reach speeds above 100 miles an hour in flight. As depicted in the Jetsons, a flying car was not able to become a reality by the year 2000, but we may soon be looking up in the sky and seeing our neighbors winging their way to work just like George did.